One of the biggest fallacies related to vision is the idea that we are taking a journey to a place, a destination, and when we get there, there'll be this mecca, kind of an arrival, an actualization that we are now ready to take on our best life. That's not really true. Every minute of your life matters, every second even. And each activity, each thought, each word that you experience is leading you to your purpose one way or another. Now, it doesn't mean that you're going to get to the center of your purpose, because maybe that's just part of the adventure, part of the journey. But every yes and every no leads you to something. You just have to listen for the signs. So if you make that shift from thinking that your journey is not really all about the destination, that it's about the experience, then you can start to think about your vision in a different way. You can release the idea that there is success and failure, that you achieved it or you didn't. For example, one of my goals is to be a nationally recognized expert, and that I sort of do tours of the morning shows. And I've had this goal for quite some time. And every so often, someone who's heard me speak of that goal earlier in my career asks me, "So Liz, have you achieved your goal? Are you going to make it onto the Today Show or another morning show?" And I say, no, it hasn't happened yet, but I'm not concerned, because in the pursuit of my vision, I am reaching my purpose on the planet. There's no one outcome that matters more than another. What really matters is what I do with the privilege of the minutes that I have. So in this week, focus on how your vision can light your way. It shows you things. It shows you, if you're listening, how to get a little closer to the center of that purpose-driven path. Because when you're in that center, things just feel pretty amazing. So there's a few questions that I think you can ask yourself while you're on your journey that will help you get closer to that joy that can only come from living your best life. The first question is about actually what you don't do. You chose something and you're pursuing it. Or at least that's what you're telling yourself. But if you look back and you see why is there an inactivity and what does it mean, you might learn a little something about yourself. We all have great ideas of what we want to do, and largely it's influenced by the people who raised us and the world around us. And you might find, as you choose your vision, that you didn't choose exactly the right thing, and that you've allowed yourself to not do something, that other things get in the way. I believe you. I believe the priorities that I see that come out of your actions, that come out of what you say. Yeah, we have great ideas, but the reality isn't always the same. And your inactivity may be telling you, A, you're not ready for something, or B, that's not what you really want. And so I suggest that you release yourself from that part of your vision if there's inactivity there. Second, as you walk along this journey that is sort of led by your vision and you see this light, you can ask yourself, what more am I learning about my vision? What else is out there? I mean, when you start, you just have this like loose sketch, this barely defined sketch of what you want. But when you get a little closer, you can see things a little clearer. What else do you need to fill your vision in? You start coloring it in. You start darkening things up. You adjust it. You change it based on what you see. Maybe you decided that you wanted to be a coach, and that's great. But now, after coaching for a little while, you learned a little bit more about what kind of style of your coaching, who needs you, what content you want to focus on. And all of that is additional pieces to your vision. The light of your vision can also show you what you need to work on and what gifts you have that naturally lend itself to the success of your vision. So it may be that you think that you want to be an author, but you realize that you need to work on your writing skills, and that's a place that you can fill in your education. Or you may find that you took the stage and you're a speaker, and that it turns out that you are just a natural and that you just need to learn to master those gifts that you already have. Finally, your vision can show you new visions that are completely unrelated to what you thought that you wanted. And I want you to know it's okay, it's no failure if you choose something different, if you choose a different path. You have to be courageous and brave when it comes to living your life. Yes, we are all living together and we're living in community, but I think sometimes we get it wrong. We think that community means we have to look alike and act alike, when in reality, community means that we all live in our gifts and that we offer what is we do best to each other to make each other better. So for example, I'm a speaker and a writer, and I'm mainly focused on inspiration, but I had an idea that I wanted to do a cookbook. And what I know is that that is just something that is part of my vision. It's always been something I wanted. I just initially excluded it. And so I went ahead and I created that cookbook. And what I'm looking forward to is seeing what else happens around it. Because I realize that just because I'm in inspiration doesn't mean that I can't be in culinary design. Is that what I'm calling it? So just remember this. Your vision is really just part of a process. It's your life. You'll never get to the end. And what you need to do is allow your vision to help you hone in on your purpose. And remember, the goal is to try to live in the center of your purpose every day. And every day that you do that, here's what I know. Not only will everyone else be better, but you are going to feel more joyful. If you want more coaching like this, make sure you find me at the 180 Life Coaching Group on Facebook. It's a low investment paid program. So when you ask for approval, remember, I'm going to come in and then I'm going to come after you. You're going to love the people in there. Or you can go to lizneed.com/100 days, and there's several opportunities for you there. And here's the deal, please subscribe, because I want you to get every juicy video that I create, and trust me, I'm creating a ton of them. Now, here's the thing. If you get nothing else out of this, remember this, your vision is trying to tell you something. Listen, open your heart, and remember, you don't have to get it right. You just have to lean into this moment with intention and focus, and joy is on its way.